I have taken these graphite rods. I've got two so far, and I'm gonna just leave it at this. I cut the tops off and I drilled a hole down into them, and then I placed a practice tip on the edge, on the here. I just drilled again. I drilled down the center of it and stuck a little bit of super glue down there and stuck this tip on it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just taking one of these little feathers and I am going to create a little bit of a fletching. It's not going to be all bushcrafty and outdoorsy. I'm just simply going to cut down. I'm going to place a little bit of super glue onto the shaft. I'm going to glue it down, and then I've got some of this green yarn-like thread that I'm going to tie it off with, and it's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, just like that. And we're going to test that out. I will try to get out in the woods and actually do a more bushcraft version of it later, but I want to see how this works, and so that's what we're going to do right now. There's one side, and we will do the other side. I could do the same thing out in the wilderness using glue from sap and charcoal. I just don't happen to have any of that available right now, so I'm not using that. But if I did, that's what I would use. Making use of what you have and when you have it. And there we go. So now I have a fletching on this one. I have a tip on it. And this one should fly a little better than the one without. But we will see, because we are going to do a few bit of experiments and we're going to find out whether or not this fletching helps it fly or doesn't really have anything to do with it. Alright, so I'm out here now. Real quick, I am not questioning the validity of feathers at the end of an arrow. Okay? If feathers weren't necessary, birds wouldn't have them. If feathers weren't necessary, then our ancestors would not have placed them on the backs of arrows and darts and things to that nature. I'm not arguing that. I am not questioning that. My interest for this video and for the next few days or so is to find out at a distance of 15 to 25 feet using my Atlatl, will these fletchings benefit over not having fletchings in my accuracy, in my skill level. Now, I'm not questioning the validity of having fletchings on the end of arrows. I completely complied to the necessity of them for better flight and for accuracy and everything else. I'm just curious of whether or not it will affect a short distance Atlatl throw for me. So we're going to find out. Alright, that worked. That wasn't horrible. Let me do that a couple more times. My tip came out. I'm gonna dig that out though. There we go. Alright, I got it off. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to stay. We may have to try something else. We'll give it one more shot. I'm stupid like that. We'll give it one more shot and see if it stays in this time. Probably won't. Ah, crap. Yeah, that didn't work. It broke. The graphite rod broke. Yep, I don't think that's going to work. Well, that one's going in my pocket. Don't want to lose it. So we will try it without the tip on it and see if this works. Doesn't have to stick in there, it just has to hit it so that I know that it hit target. There it goes. All right. Yeah, this one's jacked up now. Anyway. So it's working pretty good at 15 feet. Throw it in there one more time. Alright. Now let's try the one that has fletchings on it and see if this works better. You know, I really think it does. I really think it flies better just at one shot. Now let's just hope and pray that... Pull out the tip. Okay, good. Well, it's kind of bent a little bit. So I don't think these tips are going to work in these graphite Atlatls. But absolutely, I'm sure just with one throw, just feeling it, it does work with the fletchings a lot better. It flies much better even at 15 feet. Oh yeah, well, yeah, broke it. Alright, so anyway, I just shoved the tip of this all the way down into that graphite rod. So I'm going to have to get that out of there. Well, I ruined, there we go. I think I ruined two of these graphite rods. I will not be putting these metal tips on them. I'm just going to sharpen them up and use the tips as is. But these two are ruined pretty decent. I might be able to make an arrow out of it in some way, like a regular arrow. But for sure, just with the couple throws that I've done, these fletchings absolutely, even at short distance, help these arrows to fly. I'll scoot back considerably further. Let's try that one more time. Cracked tips are causing them to go weird directions. So as you can see, whoops, sorry about that. As you can see, because of these cracked tips and bent and twisted up, it's causing them to move in really weird ways. I might be able to salvage them in some manner for something, but I don't know. I think that the arrows are... I definitely am not going to be able to put arrow tips onto these. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if I should put napped tips on these. I don't know if that would work. And I could just sharpen these tips and use them for as long as I can. They'll just keep getting shorter and shorter, but I think it's better than just ruining them on their first try. But the experiment was beneficial. Having these fletchings on this arrow does absolutely, in my opinion, even after just a couple throws, help balance it, help aerodynamics, just overall just helps it fly through the air better even at short distances. So I may have lost 2 of these graphite rods, but I've gained a lot of knowledge and I wouldn't necessarily say experience or skill, but I have gained a lot of knowledge from this so that I know what to do the next time, so that I can gain more skills and experience with this. So overall, absolutely beneficial. I don't know if I would want to say that losing 2 graphite rods was worth learning this, although it was an important learn, and I'm glad that I did get it figured out. What I will end up probably doing is cutting these down to regular arrow size and using these on my bow.